The season, Chris, how big is momentum right now?
Oh, you can put a lot of pressure on other teams in the playoff race by stringing together a few wins.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Sacramento, we've got Lawson, Andrew Nicholson out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's a Flalo, and it's Koufos in at the 5 down low.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
2 shots.
And that one misses. No good on the second free throw. And throughout the years, one thing that the Kings, Chris, have done well as a franchise is put together an exciting team.
And as you said, that applies to good or bad. From the white chocolate days with my man Jay Will dazzling the fans to the Mitch Richmond team, the Kings have always been fun to watch. Part of it is that the franchises always seem to prefer playing an up-tempo style of basketball.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. In the corner, Nicholson with it. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Hassel. Sacramento on defense. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And Ingram isn't just a sensational scorer. He can also dish the rock.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And here are the Kings now. 4-point game.
And the long arms and legs of Ingram come into play on defense, bothering shooters with his hustle.
Here's Hassel. Lawson defending. Passes it to the Prophet. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Incredibly disruptive on that end of the floor. Got up in guys' shirts, jumped in the passing lane. It was wild.
Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside, Russell. They set the pick. Matthews sets a screen for Russell. 6 to shoot. Let's go. And it's Ingram missing.
Beautiful execution in terms of creating space for his shot. He just couldn't get that one to fall.
Here's a Flalo. That is in there. Lawson with the assist.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Kevin McHale for just a minute. He said he knows it's a test. This is one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. He told me we can't shut them down. That's unrealistic. But if we stick to our principles, if we communicate with each other and take away the easy things, we'll give ourselves a good chance. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. That's a potent offense they're up against right now, and they know it.
And that's why they've got to be ultra-focused at the defensive end right from the tip.
Well, they have some difficult questions to answer. Who do they double? Which shooters are they willing to leave open to do that? Or do they just play it straight up? We'll see.
Pass to Hassel. Back to Russell. And he converts the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Lawson. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Had a hand on it. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The Prophet passes to Ingram. Outside, Russell. Poked away. Pulls up on the wing. Nicholson grabs the board.
They were right up in his grill. Really gave him no breathing room to release that one clean.
Here's a Flalo, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, even though the defense made their presence felt, he needs to hit inside shots like that.
Ingram with it. Gay picks him up defensively. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for 2.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. The Kings trail by 3. Now, here is Lawson. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Russell kicks to Ingram. Baseline try. The shot, no good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way.
And one thing with Rudy Gay is that you know what he's going to give you each game. One of the more reliable scorers in this league.
Now, here's Kufis. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
Well, I'm not even really sure why he even attempted that look. That's a low percentage of shots get.
Here's Russell. They lead by 1. Back to Matthews. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And Chris, for Rudy Gay, he's reliable. Game to game as a scorer.
And you sure can't overstate how important that is to a team. You always want to have someone that can get buckets every night. Rudy Gay has been that guy his whole life.
Here's Gay after Wesley Matthews' score.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
Russell dishes to Ingram. That one doesn't drop. The Kings trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Lawson with the drive. He dishes it to Nicholson. And that one, good. Nicholson's got his first 2 points.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. I mean, amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
Yeah, and in front of a hostile crowd, maintain poise, discipline, all the things that tend to lead to a high field goal percentage.
Caspi, he's checked in for Sacramento. And here is Los Angeles now. Outside Matthews. Ingram with it. A 14-point game for him in the win against San Antonio.
Oh, and the Yeoman's work down on the boards, helping the team maximize the number of possessions. Not really nice there. Poor technique on the screen, but savvy scoring move to save that trip down the floor.
Lawson against Russell. Here's Kufis. Boom, he jams it straight down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's Russell. He picked up 30 points in their last win against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Yeah, but Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. I mean, he was aggressive to attack the D, not settling, and really did a good job of cashing in on those free throws.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. Well, it sure feels like more and more the league is demanded now. More players with skill at every position. Guys, Chris, who can dribble and pass and shoot. Do you think you'd have been even more valued if you played in today's game?
You know what? A legend once told me not to kind of look back and compare or to wonder about what could have been. And I don't know. I do like the fact that when I had that skill set, it was appreciated by my coach, teammates, and some fans. But for most people back then, they would say you're trying to do too much, or it doesn't mean anything to have 5 assists a game or to get guys involved. And, for me, I just thought that the more you can do, the better you are at all skill sets, the more you make yourself valuable to your team, the more you should be on the court, and it validates that. So for me, I just took all my favorite players and I stole from them. I wanted to be like them, and I thank the generations that came before me that allowed me to see what the game should look like, and then, add my own little style and flair to it, do my own thing.
Good point. Here's Lawson. After Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Here's Labissiere from outside off the mark.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And the pass to the Prophet. Here's Collins. No good on the 3. The Kings trail by 5. Expanding his range, and it's Caspi with the 3. Caspi's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now Russell. And the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. He used that pick to get in close.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Labissiere kicks to Lawson. He feeds it to Labissiere. The dish to Caspi. Labissiere in the corner. And the 3 off target. Lakers leading by 4. To the middle. Here's the Prophet. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Now here's McLemore. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. And Labissiere gets it to go.
And look how assured Labissiere looks going up immediately with that shot. Not hesitating at all. Just simply rising up and dropping it in.
So it's the Lakers now. 3-point lead. To the wing right side. Collins. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession. Now to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months. The scope of that for Gay.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
The Kings trail by 3. Lawson outside. A floater. He lays it in.
That's an aggressive approach to the rack, but still he calmly floated it in.
LA's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. They swipe it. Kicks to Labissiere. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
They set the pick. Russell passes to the Prophet. Down low, out to Russell. Knocks down the 3 ball. Russell's got 5 points so far.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
From deep, McLemore. A rebound by the Lakers. The Prophet's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Russell, a screen on Lawson. Off the screen, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams have been the best in the rebounding department since the All-Star break. The Lakers second.
I mean, they just out-muscle their opponents under the glass. I mean, impressive rebounding numbers and they've really only gotten better.
Two shots.
First free throw is good. O.J. Mayo is checked in for D'Angelo Russell. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
Basket counts.
Oh, and these close shots are the one Labissiere makes consistently, almost unblockable, given his height and length.
Silk passes to Mayo. Off the pick. It's rebounded by Labissiere.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
In the corner, it's McLemore. Misses the three. Los Angeles leading by 4. Collins dishes to Mayo. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to go on Skal Labissiere.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Los Angeles, they have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there. That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Here's Lawson. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. He kicks it to Labissiere. Lawson against Mayo. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Shots good by McLemore.
That's the kind of player McLemore is. He is always thinking of shooting as soon as he gets the ball off the pass.
Outside Mayo. Fires the 3. Again, Mayo missing. The Kings trailing. Lawson in the corner. There's a good screen. Just 3 on the clock. Goes back up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in.
Power forwards for Dirk Nowitzki, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Rasheed Wallace, Brian Grant, and all these guys were in their prime. So I just remember having to be prepared every night. And, you know, in the league, there are no tough opponents because it's tough.
Yes.
Period. You know, you can't sleep on anybody in this league.
Well said. Ingram is out there with the captain. Then it's Mayo, and it's on a Kidsie in at the 3. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we've seen DeMarcus Cousins become one of the elite big men in the NBA, dominant in the post and even adding the three-pointer to his game. But at times, his temper has overshadowed his talent. Cousins says he's now turned a corner, saying, "My mind has grown. I understand the league better. I understand the politics of it. Now I'm becoming the professional I need to be. It took time." Guys, he understands he now has to lead by example.
He wants to win, David. We know that. Thank you. Here's a follow, following the bucket by the Lakers. 6 to shoot. Gay left side. Shot is good off the back rim and in. A lot of great young talent, Chris, coming in the game. Who could be the face of the league in a few years, do you think?
Well, I really like Towns and Wiggins. I really like this Minnesota team. I think their team can become a fan favorite as we see the game go on. Also, Kyrie Irving. How about Kyrie Irving? Just won a championship. How about Davis, Anthony Davis? I just think we have some great young talent. Excited to see what the future holds.
So fun.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Down low, Hassel, the pass to Mayo. Lets it go from 14.
You were shocked when he misses open shots like that. The D should be thanking their lucky stars right now.
Papagianni. He goes up again, so the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw, no good. The Kings making a switch here. Nicholson's checked in. And he's good on the second. The Lakers in the lead. Outside Mayo. Dishes it to Ingram. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
And Ingram is so skilled in finding space off of screens. When there's a pick being set, you have to keep your eye on him.
Now here's Gay. He's coming off a 25-point game against Dallas. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 5. Let's go. And the shot falls short this time.
Oh, he couldn't have asked for a better look there. He just didn't get it to go.
Hassel, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And let's check out some stats for the captain. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level, averaging 13 points per game, 12 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And the Lakers making a change here. Russell's checked in. Kufis checked in for Sacramento. Good on the second free throw. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And Aflalo kicks to McLemore. And here's Gay outside. Another miss by Gay.
Well, they often look to him to provide for them on offense, and he simply isn't getting the job done today.
Hassel, Kufis with the block. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. So it's the Lakers now. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And stolen by Kufis. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Chalk up 2 there. Nicholson's got his second bucket tonight. The Lakers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. They set the pick. Russell kicks to Ingram. Pulls from the top of the key. Rebound by the Kings.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Gay up top. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Yep, it counts.
And that's the level of concentration you can expect with Gay. Unfazed by the intense defense when he's going up with his shot.
One item with Rudy Gay, Chris, is that he is very aware how to take advantage of a mismatch.
And that awareness, Kev, is something that has made Gay such a reliable scorer. A lot of players have one way that they prefer to get buckets, but Gay is comfortable doing whatever it takes. He's gotten better over his career in taking what the defense gives him.
And the shot is good. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And McLemore kicks to Aflalo. Feeds it to McLemore. There's the pick. There's the three. But they'll get another chance. Got a piece of it. Here's Redding. He's guarded by Aflalo. Outside, Russell. Here's Redding, guarded by McLemore. 4 on the shot clock. Castle's shot's good. The Kings trail by 4. And McLemore kicks to Nicholson. From 11 feet away, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. The captain's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fires from the line, and another basket for the Lakers. And here's McLemore. And there's the feed to Aflalo. Pass to McLemore. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Here's Redding. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Wesley Matthews checked in for the Lakers. The Kings also at the sub. Ty Lawson, he's checked in for McLemore. The Lakers have had some good chances at the line, but only gone 6 of 12 from the stripe. The Kings trail by 9. Now, here is Lawson. Out to the wing. Aflalo outside. Fades and shoots. And Lawson gets it to go on the assist by Aflalo.
Ooh, shaky possession, but somehow he gets the shot to fall.
To the inside. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
The Lakers making a switch here. The Kings trail by 9. Lawson outside. Passes it to Gay. There's a good screen. Back to Lawson. And it's sent back by Russell. They recover it. Count that one. Los Angeles leading by 7. Pass to Collins. Back to Russell. And stolen by Lawson. And here comes Lawson, leading the fast break. Gay can't get it to go.
His shot is not on target right now. He better figure this out fast.
Russell, no good.
After nailing an outside jumper during the first quarter, he can't seem to build off of it in this second.
Lawson outside. He dishes it to Gay. Shot clock at 6. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. For Sacramento, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
That's good from Lawson. The Profits checked in for Los Angeles. Silk comes in for D'Angelo Russell. And a change for Sacramento. Labissiere's checked in. Ty Lawson hits them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Silk. We saw him with 10 points last game. They set the pick. Now the pass to Collins. Wide open. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Collins has got 5.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Picked away. Inside, Dolman. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
And he can't get the first one. Caspi, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. And he sinks the second. The Kings trail by 8. Labissiere in the corner. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Silk. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. He feeds it to Collins. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Labissiere. Labissiere's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
He gives them a double-digit lead. Silk's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Kings shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. There's the pick. Lawson kicks to Caspi. He can't get that one to fall. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Back to Matthews. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Kings. Labissiere's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The dish to Lawson. Here's the floater. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Kings have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him. O.J. Mayo is checked in for Matthews. Ty Lawson hits them both.
Strong take to get the foul there after not getting it there in the first quarter.
Lakers leading by 9. Here's Silk. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Mayo. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Here's Lawson. 8 points for him. Kicks to Afflalo. Good ball movement here by the Kings. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Dishes to Collins.
2 quick fouls. That's bad news for him. He has to keep his hands to himself until halftime.
At the line for your Lakers, the Prophet. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Lawson kicks to Labissiere. Lawson outside. The tray. It's rebounded by Mayo. Lakers leading by 13. It might be some time before Skal Labissiere reaches his potential, but you can see what hit his team drooling over him on draft day. It's rare to see a player so big, with so much length, be as mobile as he is.
I mean, he moves so fluidly on both ends of the court that he is a tough player to contain. I mean, has continued to add mass and bulk, so he's getting stronger every month. Reminds you a bit of a young Amari with his explosiveness and how he can move at that size.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lawson. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Lakers.
And the one thing that jumps out at me when you look at that shot chart is just how little scoring they get from out above the free throw line extended three-point range. They've got to get more points from out high if they want to improve their offense.
Mayo, the pass to the Prophet. Here's Collins. Goes back up. Cobb. It's hauled in by the Kings.
He's usually very dependable from that range, but the D got themselves in that play and got him off kilter.
It's good on the putback.
David versus Goliath, except this time, the bigger man wins this one.
Here's Silk. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. He kicks it to Collins. Passes it to the Prophet. Here's Silk. Three-pointer. Shot by Collins, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Aflalo's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Kings. It's stolen by Lawson. That shot misses. And that concludes the first half. Lakers on top, up by 9.
A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. The biggest lead they were able to get out to during the first period was 6 points. They really did some damage in the second quarter, and as things started clicking for them, they were able to get out to a 9-point lead by halftime. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
I like their commitment to that inside game, boy. Get it inside to the post. Got to be scoring in the post, splashing to the basket. Just shoot the high percentage shot. No jumpers, no threes. They're being a more aggressive team, the more physical team. They're definitely going to win this game, Ernie.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Sacramento?
Well, I think their problem is rebounding, Ernie. You know, when you're trying to come back in a game, every possession counts because each possession can turn into points, and you need to cut that deficit quickly.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Kevin McHale. Koufos out there with Andrew Nicholson. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then it's Lawson. And it's Aflalo in at the 2 spot. From 17 feet out, Gay, that's good. Gay's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Kings. Russell kicks to Ingram. The 19-foot shot, and he hits the jumper for 2. And the Lakers lead by 9.
And you have to love seeing Ingram knock down the mid-range J, a lethal scorer who nails these shots with consistency.
Now here's Gay, and Aflalo wide open. He shoots, and he's good on the 3 ball. Aflalo's got 11 points. Pass to Hassel. Feeds it to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
But it's surprising, Kev, to see so little urgency on the defensive side, especially with them losing this game right now.
And so here's Sacramento, following the bucket by the Lakers. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Gay. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Yet another easy make. They're really cooking now after making their third straight shot to begin this half.
Lawson dishes to Gay. Ball stolen. The drive by Russell. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And stolen by Russell. And there's the feed to Ingram. Los Angeles with another miss. The Kings trail by 9. Gay in the corner for the 3. Matthews with the rebound.
Missed there, but still a very impressive start to this half after connecting on 3 straight field goals.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's 13 points for D'Angelo Russell.
So comfortable from distance, especially when no one runs him off of his spot.
And here's Lawson after D'Angelo Russell hitting the 3. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. McLemore's checked in for the Kings. Timeout called by the Kings.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
And they may have to address a number of things, including whether this is the right lineup.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Gay. The baseline jumper goes down. Gay's got 10.
Now, this is exactly the start they wanted to this half. They've only missed 1 shot in 5 attempts.
Ingram with it. 8 points for him. Matthews, no one around him. The Prophet passes to Russell. Pass to the Prophet. To the middle, Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Love whenever Ingram rises for the jam, just flushing it home in the face of the opposition.
Now here's Gay. 10 points for him. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That is his first foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. There's the screen. Gay, that's a 2-pointer.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Here's Ingram. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, you look at Brandon Ingram, and certainly a great body for the game of basketball. But, guys, it's his skill that really completes the package, wouldn't you say?
Oh, no doubt about it. Shot over 40% from three-point range at Duke. He can handle and pass like a guard. One concern, though, he did shoot under 70% from the free throw line, and great shooters usually do better than that.
No good on that one.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
And he sinks the second. Perhaps the most memorable team, Chris, you played on, the Kings of the early 2000s. We see a lot of teams now that have that same up-tempo style with great passing. Is this the way basketball is meant to be played?
I think so. I think, you have 5 players on the court, and unlike other sports, you have to play offense and defense on this team. And so to keep guys motivated, to keep guys engaged, you want guys that want to touch the ball and score. There could be guys that can be just decoys out there, but they're still touching the ball, being part of the offense. And there's no worse feeling than to come down for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possessions and not touch the ball. And as a fan, for me, it's nothing worse than watching the team come down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possessions and a guy try to go one-on-one and he really can't score. And you're looking at the coach like, get this guy off the floor. So team basketball is great. Why? Because you get more open looks, better shot selection. You get different guys in different positions. And I think most importantly, you don't think about this, you get more highlights because it makes the defense move from side to side. It makes the defense more engaged and pay attention. And therefore, when they slip up, it's that much more special with the play. And you can only do that mostly with 5 players that move the ball. So, yeah, team ball is definitely the best player. But even on the best teams, you need a guy that can go get you some buckets.
Like that. Now, here is Russell following the miss by Lawson. And it's Ingram missing.
The defender stayed on him without fouling and did great work there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Matthews kicks to Russell, shoots a 3, and Matthews gets it to go in on the assist by Russell. 7 points for Wesley Matthews. The Kings trail by 14. Gay outside. Russell against Lawson. Kufis dishes to McLemore. Kings moving the ball around. Shoots from 12. 2 points. That one goes. Lawson's got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
And the incredible determination. He wasn't going to be stopped there. Even though he wasn't as big as the defender, he took it right to him and got the job done.
Up top, Russell. Lawson defending. The drive by Russell. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Russell's got 15 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And the Lakers making a change here. Collins is checked in. Now we get a chance to view the NBA's best setup man, D'Angelo Russell, 4th.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
There's the pass to Lawson. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
Confidence is contagious, and when you see a guy like that finishing over a bigger man, it's got to motivate his teammate.
He gets that one. Ingram's got the lead up to 14 now for the Lakers.
After failing to be aggressive and look for a shot in the first half, you don't have to let him know this time. You don't have to remind him now. He is really taking his game over in the second.
And stolen by Russell. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Well, folks, tonight a great rebounding game we're watching in progress. And now, with that in mind, let's take a look at the all-time record for rebounds in a single game. How about Wilt Chamberlain with 55 rebounds back on November 24th, 1960?
And guys, that's one of those records that always seemed to me impossible to break. I mean, in the modern era, nobody's even sniffed that 55 rebound mark. I mean, heck, a lot of teams don't get 55 rebounds in a game, and Wilt's owned it since 1960.
Silks checked in for the Lakers. Labissiere's checked in for the Kings. Good on both. The Kings trail by 16. Lawson kicks to Labissiere. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Yeah, easy call.
The Kings have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Time Lawson. 2 shots.
Two shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Lawson hits 2 free throws. Lakers leading by 14. Here's Silk. Here's the screen. Mayo, and that's for 2. Can't nail the jumper. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. From the wing, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Passes it to Cobb. Now Mayo. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
We see him make shots from the perimeter all the time. Unfortunately, he's just off with his rhythm in this one.
It's blocked, and so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Here's McLemore.
Now with Ben McLemore, you see a lot of the P word in his game. Potential. He has a great frame to build up on at the shooting guard position. He has the skill set to be a do-it-all shooting guard.
The Kings have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
The former Jayhawk McLemore, a gifted scorer who can really light it up in a hurry.
And he can't hit the second. Los Angeles leading by 13. Here's Silk. He dishes it to Collins. Drills it from outside. Collins has got 8 points. And with McLemore and his upside, you have to remember to be patient with this young player.
Well, for scores like McLemore, it can be a tough adjustment in the NBA. He has shown that he can be a scoring threat in the league, but just needs more consistency. Eventually, everything might just fall into place for him.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
There's the dish to Collins. Outside Mayo. To the inside. Hassel. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Sacramento moving it around to the left wing. From deep, McLemore. Rebounded by the Lakers. Kicks it to Collins. Pass to Hassel. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And And we take a look here at the shot chart.
And the three ball really hurting them right now, taking way too many bad shots from deep. Yeah, they've had some decent looks, but when it's not falling, it's hurting your cause. I wouldn't say to go away entirely from the three, but they've got to do a better job of only taking a three when it's a great shot.
Intercepted.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And Caspi for the Kings. Chris actually started with Sacramento when he was drafted to the NBA, and after a brief jaunt around the league for a few years, returned to the Kings in 2014.
Well, Kev, look at what he's done. His best years have been in Sacramento. He's very good at getting out and running in the open floor and getting the crowd involved.
That one is off.
And during Caspi's career, he has seen his role improve. A dependable scorer who can flat out fill it up, especially from beyond the arc.
And the Kings making a change here. Aflalo's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
Now, what I like about Omar Caspi is that he gives you a little bit of everything when he's on the floor. He can hit the three, attack the rim, and he scores in transition. He always finds a way to bring something that the team needs.
Here's Silk. He feeds it to Collins. And another three for the Lakers.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Timeout called by the Kings. Only 3 games until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the West will be won. Take a look at the Lakers. Right now, if the playoffs started, they would have the 7th seed. And checking out Sacramento. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And when I look at the Lakers, seeing them where they are now, it's easy to forget just how awful they were a season ago. This is a team that's made major strides to lift themselves into the middle of the pack.
What a difference a season can make. These guys clearly believe in one another and found a way to turn things around and become a respectable team this season.
Sacramento with the ball. After Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
They set the pick. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
Well, they just look sharper out there compared to their opponents, and it's because of how they are spreading the floor on offense.
McLemore, no good. Los Angeles leading by 20. Silk passes to Mayo. To the middle. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Labissiere. Sacramento's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. That one drops for him.
The D doing all they can, but Labissiere is just a master at finishing from there. I mean, even while getting hit.
Now here's Mayo. He's got 6. There's a screen. Dishes it to Collins. Back to Mayo. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
He is really feeling it right now. I mean, this is his second 3 of the half.
This year, kicks to Caspi. That one good for 2. Caspi's got his second basket of the night.
And look how gracefully Caspi is through the contact, just bouncing off the defender and finishing off the bucket in style.
Mayo, and that's for 2. Aflalo pulls it in. Aflalo's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And McLemore kicks to Caspi. No one near Labissiere as he lets it go. Papagianni. Rebound the Lakers.
That's a shot you see him make all the time in warm-ups. He just messed up the release there.
To the inside. It's deflected. Now Caspi. He has 6. On the wing of Aflalo. He kicks it to Caspi. Good ball movement here by the Kings. And there's Labissiere. That's good on the assist from McLemore. Labissiere's got 9. And here is Mayo. From deep. Off target. Lakers leading by 17. Collins is out there with Ingram. Then it's Matthews. Then it's the Prophet. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Gay against Matthews. Gay kicks to Lawson. The shot. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Lawson's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Sacramento. Outside Matthews. Here's Collins. Back to Matthews. And a miss there on the triple. Rudy Gay on the wing. He's covered by Matthews. Here's Lawson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. Kufis checked in for the Kings. Ty Lawson hits them both. Lakers leading by 13. Pass to the Prophet. Down low, Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Lawson's against Russell. Lawson outside. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to find Kufis. Gets it to him. Nicholson with the bucket.
Not trying to force anything inside. Ball gets kicked out for an open look.
LA's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Russell kicks to Ingram. And the layup falls. Ingram's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Yeah, how about the versatility of Ingram? Just remarkable at putting the ball in the hoop in really a variety of ways.
Now here's Gay. Feeds to Caspi. Lawson kicks to Kufis. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Great resolve there on defense, allowing nothing easy.
Here is Caspi. He's guarded by Collins. And Caspi kicks to Kufis. That 3 off the mark.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Collins dishes to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Lawson kicks to Nicholson. Now the feed to Caspi. From 12 feet out, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And that's now 22 points for Lawson. Russell passes to Collins. Back to Russell. Here's the Prophet. Lawson defending. Collins, good. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
They set the pick. And that's a foul called on the Prophet. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough. Here's
Lawson over to the left wing. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Oh, when you're on D, you have to be careful on how you guard Caspi. Just a cunning player with plenty of tricks up his sleeve.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. Lakers leading by 16. Outside, Russell. Matthews sets a screen for Russell. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Clock at 6. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Well, it had been a while since his last turnover. He has played very solid ball up until that point.
The Kings trail by 16. Lawson outside. The pass to Gay. Shoots from 14.
And when it comes to athletic small forwards, Gay is the cream of the crop. An aggressive player whose reach really helps him on both offense and defense.
The first free throw is good. And so Gay nails both of them. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Russell kicks to Ingram. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Ingram's got 8 points in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Out to the right wing. Caspi dishes to Gay. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Collins, a screen on Lawson. There's the screen to the paint and stolen by Koufos. Here is Caspi. He's guarded by Collins. And Caspi kicks to Nicholson. Passes to Lawson. Five on the clock. Shoots from the elbow. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Matthews kicks to Ingram. The three-pointer no good. The Kings trail by 16. Gay passes to Lawson. Back to Gay. Out left to the wing. Russell against Lawson. And stolen by Russell. Inside. Deflects the pass. Now Caspi. From outside the arc. And there's Gay. That's good on the assist by Caspi. And that's 15 points for Rudy Gay.
The D did a good job shutting him down in the first, but he got loose and easily dropped that one in.
He gets that one. And that's 11 points for the Prophet.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Lawson kicks to Gay. Lawson outside. High arcing shot, and it's Ingram with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 15. Outside, Russell. He dishes it to Ingram. Leans inside, and he's able to get it back.
Love how Ingram toys with the opposition, drawing contact very easily on these kinds of attempts.
For your Lakers, Brandon Ingram. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. The captain's checked in for Collins. And a change for the Kings. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Caspi. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
After being a little hesitant in the first, he looked much more intent on getting himself to the stripe.
Lawson kicks to Gay. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on D'Angelo Russell. And Coach Koufos is such a valuable player to have off the bench for a team, Chris. Gives you spacing and size, and he really knows how to play within himself.
Well, Kev, Koufos is usually productive in whatever role he is playing for a team. His versatility to start or to be the first big off the bench is really what makes him valuable.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Los Angeles leading by 15. Pass to Hassel. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Russell. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Russell's got 10 points here in the second half. Russell against Lawson. There's the dish to Gay. Another miss by Gay.
Oh, he couldn't have asked for a better look there. He just didn't get it to go.
And it's Ingram missing.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Well, that's just not wise to take that shot in that situation. He'll think better of it next time around.
Now here's Aflalo. Here's Gay. Rebounded by the Lakers. The Prophet's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Ingram kicks to Matthews. Drops it in from 14 feet away. And the Lakers lead by 19. The Kings have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Aflalo outside. Nobody near Gay. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
What a total 180-degree turn here. He wasn't making anything in the first half, but he looks like a totally different player now in the second half.
Now, here is Russell. Here's Ingram. Gay with the defensive effort. The Kings trail by 17. Lawson kicks to Koufos and stolen by Russell. Here's Ingram. Another shot. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting for Los Angeles, D'Angelo Russell. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Russell. So he gets them both. The Kings trail by 19. Lawson kicks to Koufos. There's the pick. Gay, that's a two-pointer. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
He has put forth an outstanding effort on offense this quarter. He will need to keep it up if they really want to cut into this lead.
Outside, Russell. Matthews sets a screen for Russell. Step back shot. That shot off. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Aflalo, no good. Lakers leading by 17. Russell kicks to Ingram. To the inside, the Prophet. That's tipped. Second chance shot. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And that one misses. The Kings trail by 19. Kufis kicks to Aflalo. He feeds it to Nicholson. Rebounded by Hassel. The captain's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to the Prophet. To the middle. Here's Ingram. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Ingram's got 24 points.
And you gotta respect the level of concentration Ingram maintains at all times. Doesn't matter if he's wide open or pressured. This guy is a lights-out performer.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And we're seeing more and more coaches, Chris, taking on a dual role as both head coach and director of basketball operations, being their own general manager. About 5 teams with that arrangement. More to come, I think. What do you think?
Well, I think if you're a coach and you prove that you can handle that responsibility, yes. But I don't think it is something for the weary of heart. You take on more responsibility. But I do think, though, it gives you more power as a coach because now you just aren't sitting guys down or the threat of the bench isn't your only help. Also, the threat of the trade can help and give guys, coaches, that much more power too. So I don't know if we'll see it as much as you think, because it may be a conflict of interest at times there. But I think for the best ones and for the good ones, or for the ones that earn the trust of their teams, you'll see that.
Very good point. Here's Redding, 6 to shoot. Mayo, that's good.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder, how much can they win by?
Well, some people call it front running, but as the league continues to expand, their confidence continues to soar right now.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And with this win, they bring the season series to an end, guys, with a split, 2 games apiece. And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for Russell. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Now here's Mayo. Goes up again. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting for Los Angeles, O.J. Mayo. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Richardson, he's checked in for Ty Lawson. And he makes both free throws. Here's McLemore. Now here's Labissiere. And McLemore kicks to Richardson. Dishes to Labissiere. McLemore with the ball to the right side. Just 5 on the clock. Labissiere, no good. And here is Mayo. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
D'Angelo Russell. And it's become a routine night for him with his regular double-double once again. He does that as easily as ordering that number 2 combo.
Reminds me of myself. His field goal percentage was all the way up in the 60s. Not that I like talking about myself, but it was a very steady night for him. You don't shoot well without working hard, and he never stopped battling to get the best look possible. Smart, efficient basketball he was playing. Thanks for showing me.
Excellent scoring effort from him tonight. Every time it seemed like they needed a bucket, he was the guy there to give it to him. The defense really never got a feel for him and how to play him.